My lesson is a factoring review for my Algebra 2 students. By the end of this lesson, they should be able to factor binomials, trinomials, and polynomials, and also factor by solving. Factoring is something that they learned in their Algebra 1 class, but it was just quadratic trinomials. So for a warm-up, I did some of those basic type of problems that they should have seen in Algebra 1, and then introduced some more types of factoring problems with the binomials and the polynomials. So the first thing I have them doing after the warm-up is this task card factoring review, which they go through on their own or work with a partner. They can navigate freely throughout it, but they are to go through each problem and either type in their work or take a picture of their scratch work and upload it to the uh, Google Slides. So the thing that's neat about our county is that our online platform, It's Learning, is directly linked to their Google account. So I can upload into their lesson plan this Google slide and it will create a copy for them. And any edits that they make to it, once they submit it back to me, I can see it and give them feedback on it. So I just have them working this out, like I said, on their own or with a partner and asking me questions as they go through it. The next day, we actually had an online day, so I wasn't able to do this in class, but I made a quizzes review. Normally I wouldn't do 25 questions if it's a group activity. I would have made it a little bit smaller. What I like about doing this in class, though, is that you get that competitiveness from the kids, and they're able to see how well they're doing compared to their peers. But since this was online, I added a few more questions for them to do and assigned it as a homework assignment. So they're able to go through this quiz review at home, and once they're done, it shows them what they got wrong and what they got right, and they can take it again if they want to. I really like that it has that instant feedback feature so that they can see it. And my students were able to message me if they had questions about specific problems from this quizzes review. So after the quizzes review, if they felt confident on this online day, or after asking me questions or doing a Google Meets check-in, I had assigned this Microsoft Forms quiz. So what I like about Microsoft Forms is it also gives them instant feedback as to what their grade is. However, it's very picky about how you insert in your answers. So if they don't have the same spacing that I do or a different order, then it marks it wrong. So I have to go back through and give them points back if they earn the points. But I do like that it tells them, and I can have it show what the correct answer is so they can see, oh, I did get it right. I just had a spacing error. So they know that they'll get those points back. So I assign this at the end of the lesson just to show mastery of the standards that they needed to meet. And I also really like that with the responses, I can see like what the average score is. Obviously, they didn't do so hot on this one. Um, so I'll have to go back and remediate these, but I can see the different types of answers that they put in and also in a graph format. So I really liked Microsoft Forms for finishing up this lesson. Overall, I think the lesson went really well. I wish I could have done the quizzes in person, but I think it worked well online as well because they were able to go at their own pace and then message me with questions. But like I said, I did have to go back and remediate a little bit because of this average score.